Hello everyone. So today we are going to perform an experiment, that is transmission of time division multiplex signal over optical fiber link. So this is the optical fiber trainer kit through which we will be using this multiplexer in which there are 2 to 9 channels through which we can generate data. That data will be multiplexed by this multiplexer and will be transmitted through this single channel. So from here you can see we will get time division multiplex output over here. Then we will use Manchester coding in which we have a clock pulse and a data bit stream which is applied to Manchester coding. Then the point at which your data will be at 1, then clock will shift from 0 to 1, and when it will be 0, then clock will shift from 1 to 0. Then we will get this Manchester coding output over here. We will apply this Manchester coding output to this digital buffer. So the function of this digital buffer will be to match the impedance of this circuit, electrical to optical converter, with the Manchester coding circuit. Okay, and buffer is itself a 1-bit storage element whose output is exactly equal to its input. There is no difference in the both. So then we will apply buffer output to this electrical to optical converter. This optical converter has two sources, one is this one and another is this one. So depending upon our wavelength we can choose any one. Then this is optical fiber through which our data will be transmitted in the form of light. Then it will be received by this optical receiver or optical detector. Then we will get TTL output of this circuit over here, and we will now decode this output through this Manchester decoding circuit, and here we will get integrator output, and here we will get edge triggered output, and finally we will get our received data over here. Then this received data will be demultiplexed, means one to many, into these channels. So ideally what should happen, that if a channel 2 is transmitting any data, then it should be received by channel 2 only. Okay, so this will be a demonstration of time division multiplex signal. Now let me give you a brief introduction that what is time division multiplexing. In time division multiplexing, each data stream is assigned a time slot. So at first time slot, for example, this channel 2 will transmit data, then in the next time slot channel 3, then next time slot channel 4. Like I am using only 3 channels, then at 4th slot again time will be assigned to channel 2, then channel 3, channel 4, and so on. So here I have 2 markers at transmitter side. So function of marker is to put a bit stream with my data stream so that the data frame can be recognized at the receiver, ki where my next frame is starting. So let me take here, if it is on top side, then this is 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. So this is marker 1. This is marker 2 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0. Similarly, the receiver marker must be same as transmitter marker 1, and receiver marker 2 must be same as transmitter marker 2. Then I will sum these markers, 2 markers, to generate a combined marker, and it is internally connected to this TDM output. Okay, so now let me perform the experiment. So here let me first connect it. Okay, it is connected. Like I am getting Manchester coding output over here. Then I am applying this to digital buffer. Then digital buffer output I am applying to transmitter in. Okay, so here you will see, let me unscrew it. You can see you are getting light through optical fiber over here. So this light is directly proportional to the electrical signal I am getting from here. So I am just screwing it again. Then the output of this receiver will be available at TTL output, and I will apply that TTL output to this MCD receiver in, means Manchester decoding circuit. Then let me see the output on this DSO, digital storage oscilloscope. So first of all, let me see the clock signals. You can see this is data clock I am applying here. Then this is mux clock. Then third one is frame clock, that you can see here. This is frame clock. Then from here we are checking TDM output, or before that let me show you output of markers. Just see on the screen. This is marker 1. You can see it over here. Just see, this is marker 1. This is 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. If you will see it, I have applied it same here, 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. So similarly I can check marker 2 like this. And combined marker over here, just you can see here. Then let me see TDM output from here. So this is my TDM output, my time division multiplexed signal. You can see this. This is my time division multiplexed signal. Then I am applying it to Manchester coding. So this is my Manchester coded data. So if I want to show it on both the channels, one is TDM. So this is my TDM. This is my TDM output in green, and above it you can see this is my Manchester coding data. So then next is output of buffer, which is same as your MCD output. Then over here this is the TTL output. So your TTL output must be same as your transmitter in. Like you can see here, over here if it is 1, it is also 1. So this is the output I have, this is the input I have fed to optical fiber, and this is the output I am getting from optical fiber receiver. Then we have applied this to your MCD receiver, and after decoding, during decoding, this is my integrator output over here. Then this is my edge triggered output I am getting over here, and this is my received data. So you can see here, this is my received data, and let me want to see the input data also with it. So you can see this is my TDM output, okay, and this is my recovered data at receiver. This was at transmitter and this is at receiver. So you can see I am getting the same signal over here at receiver which I transmitted. Now next part is to say whether channel 1 data is being received by channel 2 data is being received by channel 2 only, no one else. So I can see it through this kit. If I am transmitting through channel 2, then that is available at channel 2 only. If channel 3 is transmitting, then data is available at channel 3. Channel 4 is available at channel 4 and so on for all the channels. Now over here you can see one more thing in TDM output, that if I am just applying input through a channel, then you can see there is a change in waveform over here. If you can see it, it means that we are adding frame to this time axis like this. You can see this line, this one. If I switch off the channels, then this is like this. Okay, so this was all about our transmission of TDM signal through optical fiber and its reception and demultiplexing. Okay.